I expected myself to know everything, or at least to learn it quickly. That's when my doubts started.
I'm not a real developer.
Hello world! Today I'll be diving into a topic that affects many of us in the software development field. Imposter syndrome. I'll be sharing my personal experiences and how I overcame them, specifically when I was a junior. What is imposter syndrome? It's the belief that you're not good enough for your role, despite all your achievements and recognition. It makes you feel like a fraud, constantly doubting your abilities. After graduating from university, I landed my first development role. Imagine my surprise. I had applied for over 70 jobs, including 35 junior development roles, and never made it to the interview phase. So this opportunity was a shocker. I initially thought, they must have no other candidates. There's no way I'm a decent programmer. Just wait till I start programming, then they'll see I'm not cut out for this. When I started, I was bombarded with new programming tools and techniques that I'd never encountered before, especially from university. But in my mind, as a graduate, I expected myself to know everything, or at least to learn it quickly. That's when my doubts started. I'm a fraud. I shouldn't have passed university. Once they find out I can't do this work, I'll be fired for sure. Close to a month in, while I was getting better, I began to have issues. My code wouldn't compile, and I couldn't identify the problem despite trying countless solutions. I'd sit for hours stuck in the same place. I felt like I was asking for more help than ever. I began to think,
A regular developer should be independent by now. I'm really not cut out for this. I should have never been given this position.
2 months in, I was introduced to even more new aspects of programming, despite barely knowing what I was doing thus far. I started thinking,
I should confess to my manager that I'm not a real developer. I'm just a fraud who guessed her way through university. I can't take this all on at once. It's too much.
the best way I found to cope was not to give up, give it my all, and ask questions when needed. As I assist juniors now, I can tell when someone hasn't even tried the task at hand. To ensure I was asking the right questions when I was a junior, I'd write down everything I had just been taught. This helped me ask very specific questions, showing my leads and seniors that I was engaged and listening. I encourage you to do the same. Give tasks genuine effort before seeking help. This way, when you do ask questions, they're more precise and meaningful. By putting in the effort first, then asking questions, you not only restart your progress, but you're likely to end those ruminating thoughts. This should help you feel better and more confident in your abilities. Another way to cope is to seek feedback. While this might not work for everyone, sometimes obtaining a realistic overview of your progress from those you work with directly can give you a more realistic sense of how you're performing. You can also try being mindful of your thoughts. Remember, as a junior with no experience, no one expects you to know everything right away. If you start thinking you should be better, just notice the thought, take a deep breath, and on the breath out, let the thought go. Finally, if your mind is overpowered by imposter thoughts, try talking to someone you trust. This act alone can help put your mind at ease instead of bottling it all up. But if it's too much to bear and it's starting to impact your life outside of work, consider reaching out to a mental health helpline. Sometimes, like code, there's an underlying bug that we can't solve on our own. Helplines are there to listen and to help find a way forward. I even took this path a few years later. But that's for another video. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see it. Have you ever suffered from imposter syndrome? What did you do to overcome it? Please let us know in the comments below. Not long after the 2-month mark, my manager gave me an update regarding my progress. To my surprise, my lead was very pleased with my work in progress. I was worrying for nothing. My manager even complimented me on the professional relationship I had built with the client, which was so strong that the client preferred to speak with me only. To anyone struggling with imposter syndrome, know that you're not alone. It's a common feeling, but it doesn't define your abilities. Keep asking questions, keep learning, and remember, everyone starts somewhere. I plan to eventually share my story of imposter syndrome as an experienced developer sometime in the future. So if you like this one, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Until next time, this is Micro, logging out.